Assim, quando eles estiveram passando por Nova York há pouco tempo, a gente foi ver como eles se viraram com uma estrutura tão grande como o Yankee Stadium.
We're just trying to make stadiums work, and that means approaching them with a completely different frame of mind. It's arguable that the people at the back have better seats because they can take in the whole production. The production is way over the top. The problem, obviously, with the stadium is the problem of contact and the fact that, you know, the people sitting at the very back of the stadium sometimes feel like they're not at the same gig as the people down the front. So with this, we've been able to break down that a bit and it's arguable. Keep it fairly intimate.
In playing stadiums, U2's giant Zoo TV screens serve a secondary function of bringing the band closer to the people.
The days of a band coming out of theatres and maybe arenas and just plugging in a stadium and expecting it to translate to the back I think they're gone, you know.
My seats were horrible and the concert was so unbelievable.
It was still the best concert I've ever seen.
Best concert I've ever seen in my
awesome.
life.
While in New York, U2 guested on the nationally syndicated call-in radio show Rockline, during the course of which they conducted their own interview with a certain presidential aspirant.
And our next caller is named Bill. He's from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Is that Bill?
Yeah, it's him. That's Governor Clinton, all right. It's a pleasure to have you on the air with us, Governor.
Are politicians qualified to decide what is and what isn't art? Could you just give us a rap on that?
First of all, I'm against censorship. I don't think politicians should legislate what is and isn't art. I don't agree with what Jesse Helms has tried to do to the National Endowment for the Arts.
Amen. We're not telling people who to vote for, but I think we can, suggest that people do vote.
I like how he's telling everybody to vote, like not most young people vote, so it's like really important that it's like sent across that we should. Out to our generation.
We have an independence because we've been given, we don't have to do anything we don't want to do. That's independence. I think it is fair to say we are a bit drunk on our success, and we've been given this chance, and we're going to take it. And we're going to take rock and roll, if we can, the next step.
O detalhe, o U2 é apenas o segundo show pop a passar pelo Yankee Stadium. A conversa foi mais ou menos assim.
Bono here. How do you want us to call you? Do you want to call us? Should we call you Governor or Bill?
No, you call me Bill.
All right. You can call me Betty. We looked up the dictionary definition of a politician, and I can't remember it offhand in the Oxford dictionary, but it says it suggests manipulation and a person who will tell you what you want to hear. And you have a reputation of as a man who's not about that. I just wonder how you feel about politicians. In general, the ones you've met, and what do you think of George?
My big problem with George Bush and his whole administration is they're just not on the same radar screen with me about what we really think America's problems are, how serious they are, and what kind of strong response we need to them. I want to say, as a middle-aged man, I appreciate the fact that you made the Joshua Tree and that record Angel of Harlem at Sun Studios. You made me feel like I had a place in rock music, even at 46.
Well, Bill, maybe some...
Well, Bill, if we got you into it, we must be doing something wrong.
Bono estava a fim de provocar Clinton, mas a conversa terminou bem. Já que o assunto é política, amanhã São Paulo está preparando uma grande passeata do tipo: presidente, se você ainda não ouviu, a gente quer que você vá embora. Quem tiver a fim de ir, é melhor se juntar na concentração da Uni e da UBS, na frente do MASP, na Avenida Paulista,